friends talking every day. They all might got things to say. Podcast in the ears we play. Grateful for you in every way. Super Earth around the sun. Exploring topics, having fun. Thankful to each listening one. Without you it can't be done. Hey, hey listeners, you're our stars. Thank you near and far. Sharing dreams across the bars. Super Earth, we're who you are. Every download makes us smile. Stay with us just for a while. Through the laughter and the trials. Grateful miles and miles. In your car or on your run. Cheerful chats till day is done. Together we have so much fun. You and us, we're never done. Stories shared and voices bright. Every feedback is our light. Episodes both day and night. You're the reason we take flight. Hey, hey listeners, you're our stars. Thank you near and far. Sharing dreams across the bars. Super Earth, we're who you are. Every download makes us smile. Stay with us just for a while. Through the laughter and the trials. Grateful miles and miles. Every download makes us smile. Stay with us just for a while. Through the laughter and the trials. Grateful miles and miles. Grateful miles and miles and miles. Grateful miles and miles and miles. Grateful miles and miles and miles. Super Earth, we're who you are.
That's how you make a thank you song, right? You know?
Yes.
You did that. You did that all on your own with your own instruments and voices.
Yeah, I came up with all of it.
Wow, that's intense.
You know, I spent
think-
weeks agonizing over which notes to use, which instruments to play.
Super Earth, we're who you are.
Yes. Yes, we are who you are.
I was inspired by the Beardly Manning, Mike and Lito, "Where the Hell Are You" song.
No, I mean, we've been going for a while. We've been, various things. And I've been sick now, too, on top of everything. So
Oh yeah,
what are you going to do?
what can you do?
What can one do?
It's the worst getting sick when it's really hot outside.
That's what somebody else just said to me today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm the second. I'll make that too.
Yeah, which reaffirms like the feeling it has felt. It's been awful. It has not been fun at all.
That's the worst.
Yeah.
Well, maybe what you need is a good old cup of liberty to drink.
Cheers
Oh,
to
there
you.
it is.
There's
Cheers.
a cup of liberty right there.
Bink,
Clink.
clink. Super Earth, we're who you are.
Dude,
Dude,
speaking of who we are,
Who are we?
who are we?
So,
I am the mic,
he's on the mic,
and he is the mic.
and I am Zelito. So, a true German-born citizen of the United States.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So if anyone can say Z on the mic, it's probably me.
Well, that's true. You were born there, which makes
I was
you
born there.
German.
100% German.
And I have some German.
Right.
In these cells.
Makes you 10% German.
Makes me somewhat German. I don't know how much that qualifies.
Yeah, but were you born there?
I was not.
Were you born in the country of the Germany?
Was not.
Well, you better be careful. Our boy Killian is gonna be like, shut up, both of you guys.
Sprechen Sie Deutsch, Killian? Hm?
Yeah.
Wie geht's Sie? Wie geht's Sie, Killian?
I know what that means.
Hmm?
And no, I don't need a boat.
This is going to be rough, man. If every
Thank
time
you.
you make me laugh, I start coughing, this is going to be a rough episode.
Thank you. I own a boat already. Thank you. Crickets.
Oh.
Crickets from Mike.
Well, I had to mute it because I'm coughing my brains out.
Okay, so this is going to be a tough one.
Yeah.
Let's make it a short and sweet ep.
Short but sweet. Speaking of AI, right?
Mm.
All this AI stuff. We are kind of having some fun in the Discord with the AI songs, but not so much fun being had in the video game industry when it comes to AI. We touched on AI in the last episode and AI taking over the gaming industry, and now there's a strike.
What?
Yeah, there is a strike. The video game performers will go on strike over artificial intelligence concerns. This is from apnews.com. The strike, the second for video game voice actors and motion capture performers under the Screen Actors Guild American Federation of Television and Radio Artists, will begin at 12:01 a.m. Friday, which this is past tense now. The move comes after nearly 2 years of negotiations with gaming giants, including divisions of Activision, Warner Brothers, and Walt Disney. So, yeah, it's real. I mean, we said it in the last episode. Like, yeah, we know that AI, at least right now, cannot touch what people can do in terms of relating to the human experience and creating things that really mean something to us. But
That have human heart, human soul
yeah, yeah,
connections.
um, but the companies that see profits are going to do what they can, and they're going to push against, you know, they're going to push against this. They're going to try and fire people and use AI to do whatever they can use it for. And I have to say, it was kind of weird listening to Beardley's song and being unable to get it out of my head.
I know.
I
I
was,
can't.
yeah, I was like, this is something that was made by something that isn't real. Like, it was made by a computer.
But it knows the exact calculations it needs to do to make it catchy,
Hmm.
to make it, to rhyme the words, the rhyme
Hmm.
and meter of it, and the accompaniment, and it knows all the tricks it needs to know
Yeah.
to be a hit song, because it is sounds like a hit song.
And to me, that was like
And the
one of the,
melodies.
yeah,
I'm
that
sorry.
was one of the first times I was like, this is kind of scary.
Right, because I'm like, okay, if that song sounds amazing and he made it in like 2 seconds, what has been made that's on real radio that's potentially AI generated? We don't know. We weren't in the studios. We just see the product that when it's out there and it says this is the latest song by this artist. I'm like, oh yeah, well, look what Beerley just did, or is doing. Constant, dude. He's got like 5 or 6 hit songs. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
maybe more by now.
And taking that a step further, think of the other applications that could be used to, if it already has this understanding of what we're doing, the way to make things kind of trigger our brains, right? Imagine the other applications for that and how profoundly kind of terrifying that could be. If it understands us better than, or as well as we understand ourselves already. All right. Enough doom.
What a bummer.
Yeah, enough doom and gloom. Let's talk about some good stuff, something definitely
Yeah.
made by people.
Hopefully, yes.
Well, they, we put on an episode saying, "Where's the new stuff?"
Where's the you give us stuff? We want stuff. We want to play with more stuff.
And in true Arrowhead fashion,
Like hours later, once again.
we get the Escalation of Freedom trailer.
Yeah. I mean, they have admitted to listening to us.
All right, so we've got the Escalation of Freedom coming out on August 6th. They're saying it is the biggest patch to date coming from the game. So, how do you feel about this, Lito?
Well, the best thing, though, the thing I'm kind of like most excited about is level 10.
Yeah?
Yeah. And then just to see how much more they can. Because we don't play on level 9 because it's crazy. So just think like there's even more crazy coming after that. Is like, okay, cool. I'm excited for all the grinders and everybody who plays Helldivers to the max and has everything unlocked.
Hmm.
I'm really excited for them to have another level to master, and I like to, and I want to be there. It'd be cool to see how well they do. If it's going to be overwhelming, if it's going to be, oh, we got this, we know what to do from level 9 through 1 through 9,
Yeah.
or so I'm excited because one, they got something new, another challenge, and two, I'm excited to see how they respond, really, you
Hmm.
know,
Hmm.
and how they counter because I mean everybody will eventually figure out the little cheats or whatever,
Yeah. The meta.
that's the meta exactly. So that's what I'm excited about. The bad guys, yeah, I mean all the new enemies is going to be fine. It's
The Impaler.
yeah, the smoke, um what do you call it, the
The Charger with like the spores.
yeah, which that seems like it's going to be another challenge,
Yeah.
which is going to make those things suck.
Yeah.
So that's kind of cool. Yeah, the impaler things is like I'm excited to see how those work out. Um, did they say something about um, you're going to be able to get more super samples or something, different type of samples?
I think they said something about there will be more ways to earn things that you need to upgrade. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. And there's also some hidden things too, which I'm curious what that's going to be.
Yeah.
I can only imagine. I mean, so we get a new brood commander, we get a new charger, we get a new impaler thing, right?
Hmm.
And then there's something else. Was there something else from the bot side that we're getting?
New enemies. Let's see.
New enemies.
The Impaler, Alpha Commander, Spore Chargers, Rocket Tank.
Rocket tank, yeah. So the rockets are coming at you now.
Jeez, oh man.
Which, yeah, imagine that on a level 10. You're not going to be able to walk. You're just not. They're
Im-
going to need to give us a couple more shields.
Improved outposts and mission variety. This is
Oh,
dextercrew.com.
and there's something about there's larger outposts. Yeah, like there's larger bases or whatnot. Is that what I kind of
Yeah, so
understand?
it says here we've also heard your desire for mission variation,
That's
which is why
us.
I
They heard
yeah,
us. Yeah.
yeah.
I
just
don't want to toot.
just us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is why we're bringing you new mission objectives and bigger enemy outposts for both bots and bugs that offer brand new super sample rewards. These outposts will be heavily fortified and require players to coordinate and strategize in order to take them out.
That's that gonna be me. The three guys that I'm playing with, you guys strategize.
Right.
I'm just gonna shoot red.
And run and try and
Yeah.
survive.
Try to survive. Yeah.
So we're going to thank you now.
Does that, does that make me a lone wolf?
It makes you the weak link.
Okay, that's what it is. So let's shift the focus to the audience
Shifting.
and their experience with the game, right?
Yeah.
So here we go. We got a story from Nathaniel. He says, "Hi, I'm Nate, and I love your podcast." Oh, nice.
Thank you.
I just wanted to share my war story. Okay, at the time I was only a level 7 and barely had anything unlocked but harder missions. My friends had taken me through level 7 missions, but I never tried anything by myself. One night on my ship, the Dawn of Destruction, I decided to do a level 5 blitz battle against the automatons. Destroy 6 fabricators in under 15 minutes. Since I had never fought by myself, I severely underestimated the task. I dropped in, and upon my first outpost, I was swarmed by an onslaught of enemy forces in 5 minutes. I only cleared 2 outposts, and the other 4 were hundreds of meters away
Oof.
and guarded by waves of automatons. I tried to sneak through, but it was of no use. I called in an SOS, but nobody came. As all hope drifted away, Mission Control blesses me with the words, Allied destroyer has joined squadron. Oh man, that's so nice.
Nice.
And you know what? When that happens, I'm like, is it Mike? Is it Mike? Before I know it, 3 Helldivers drop in and help me out. With 7 minutes left and a newfound spirit, we blow through the enemies ahead and we make our way to the outpost. It takes all our strength together to destroy the last few, barely surviving the last one. With the final explosion, the objective is completed, but there is one issue. Throughout the mission, we were constantly warned that the super destroyer had to leave, and with every minute that passes, their pleas grow more urgent. With less than a minute to go, the extraction, a decent distance away from our current position, I make a run for it, running through the trees. The seconds slowly count down until we are abandoned on our enemy planet. I lose my spirit as I climb the hill to the extract. Less than 20 seconds until our ship leaves. I punch in the terminal code just as the timer hits 0. The Pelican 1 is called just as I watch our destroyers leaving orbit. The timer starts 2 minutes with no stratagems, a few supplies, and a horde of robots between us and the safe return. My squad joins up with me on the hill as we break loose. When we finally run out of bullets in all our guns, we retreat for the landing zone. The automatons storm the hill as we dive into the ship, barely escaping the metal clutches of death. Even though we weren't on mics, I knew that on the other end, my teammates were celebrating our victory. We had completed the mission to 100% and everyone had made it out. When we made it back to our ships, we said our GGs and we went our separate ways. I learned an important lesson that day. This war cannot be won alone. It takes the combined efforts of each and every Helldiver on every front. Whether you're a cadet like I was or a Skull Admiral that helped me, we are stronger together. Let us continue to strive for liberty and for Super Earth. Thank you.
Wow.
Wow, this thing just pumped me back up, man.
Yeah.
I want to get in there and play.
I mean, a story like that, honestly, that's what this game is all about.
That's what makes me want to play.
Yeah.
So much fun.
So a couple things, Nate. I don't know what level you're at now. You may already know some of this stuff, but if you're trying to hide and play it safe and sneak around, a couple tips would be to wear the armor that makes you harder to detect, for one. And then if you open your map as you're moving around, I tend to crouch if I'm sneaking around. If you open your map, you'll see the red spots on the map as you're moving around. And you can kind of, if you stay outside, you'll have to meander around where the enemy patrols are and stuff. But you can make it through undetected. I did that on one of the hell dives that we did. There was like one thing that was missing, and I just kept I kept my map open and I was watching for the red circles. Anytime I would see a red circle, I would go to the left or the right, and I would just make my way through patiently, and eventually I got that objective done without being detected. So that's a little something. And the other thing is that a lot of times the guys we play with have the habit of dropping supplies on the extraction before you go after the objectives.
Right.
Yeah.
Like on the way, sometimes you pass the extraction zone, dump as much stuff as you can.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So just a little something for you.
Thank you, Nathan.
Thank you.
Nate, great job, great story, great writing. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Next we have Umbriel's Shadow. All right. Did T9s for the last 2 hours. My God, I've worked up a sweat. Last match of the night, I got separated from the squad while being chased. Most of the heat is at my back, so I tell the others, keep going. I'll lead the pack away and kill what I can. I glance back to see how much heat is following close behind. I counted 6 chargers, 4 Bio-Titans, 5 Stalkers, and an S-ton of Hunters and Bile-Spewers. I knew I wasn't going to make it out alive, so I did what any good Helldiver would do. I threw everything I had at them. I rained down unholy hell on the bugs for a solid 10 minutes on my own. It seemed like for every bug I killed, 2 more took its place. I finally ran out of stims, all stratagems were on cooldown, and I was dangerously low on ammo. Just when I thought all hope was lost, I see the rest of the squad crest over the hill, and they delivered the most amount of managed democracy this diver has ever seen. After we extracted for a mission complete, we all hugged and went our separate ways. As you should.
Yeah,
You're
that's
in it.
pretty much par for the course.
Yeah.
You go in, you're in a world of poop. Your guys bail you out, and then
And then
you reset
yeah. With the hug.
with the hugs. You said, "Good job, way to kill bugs or bots," and let's do it again.
Very nice.
That's great. Umbrells, good guy.
Yeah.
Okay, we got a burnt bridges here, and he likes to do like almost like he's writing like a report, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's pretty cool. So, okay, field report Arata Prime. Thermicide increase operational efficiency of Helldivers, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was balls, sir. The turbine control system facility had been overrun with the bugs. Super Earth ramps, silos, and warehouses were covered in eggs, obviously redacted variant, redacted spore spewer, and swarming packs of redacted hunters. I'm sure redacted means something else. With more redacted covered the facility, but that was fine, sir. It was the divers, sir. It could have been the spores or possibly the redacted from the TCS. Either way, sir. Sir, just keep diving. Down 2 minutes and back again, over and over and over and over again, sir. I joined General Argent, sir. There it is, another Argent story.
The legend.
Oh, it continues to grow. They're making songs about him, literally.
Mm-hmm.
All we did was land, push buttons, throw laser orbitals at the mushroom, run, evac. There was one mission, sir, where they killed a single bug because they were waiting for the shuttle to land, sir. And they just talked about numbers going up, and they didn't believe in imaginary numbers, so they didn't believe in imaginary numbers, sir. At first, I thought they didn't understand the joke, sir. Imaginary numbers are just algebra, sir. Then I thought maybe I didn't understand the joke because they kept saying numbers go up, sir. But then there was a mission, and we landed, push buttons. We were back on the deck in a breath, sir. Sir, it was 86 seconds, and all they said was numbers go up, but the timer went down, sir. Now, sir, I need you to understand, sir. The whole time, sir, they were laughing, sir.
Very good.
So is he kind of like talking to like a debriefing officer or something like that?
Yeah, exactly. Like he gets back on the
Okay.
ship and he's he's like, "Sir, they were laughing the whole time, sir."
I should have had you read that one. You got the acting chops for it.
That's all good.
What do we got?
All right. We have Sturcules.
Oh,
All
a
right.
familiar name.
Another one. Transmission from SES Flame of Liberty. Thank you for your service. Battlefield report from 0900 1100 51 2184 Super Earth. Admirable Admiral Sturcules and his fellow Helldivers were sent to Turing to continue the major order to eradicate the termicide sites and destroy the mutated eggs. One particular maneuver took the squad to destroy 3 specific egg nests in close proximity. What started as a low-stakes mission, level 7, quickly spiraled out of control as stalkers assailed the squad. Destroying their nest, the squad was nevertheless continuously molested. They could not find the second nest. Before they knew it, they were down to no reinforcements, and only one of the 3 nests was eradicated. The squad sarcastically commented on Joel's revenge. Taking seat, making this mission feel like a genuine hell dive. Having already lost one of their 4 and no reinforcements in sight, the squad despaired and prepared to accept failure. But then, Admirable Admiral Stercules heard one of his fellow Helldivers yell out, "That's it, I'm getting this done!" And he proceeded to run untouched through the swarms of Terminids, Chargers, Hunters, and even several Bile Titans. Grenades flew, bullets shot, stratagems thrown, and before we knew it, we had completed the final 2 nests while we fought off the waves of bugs. This particular Helldiver's actions were reminiscent of the American soldier, Captain Ronald Spires, the leader of Dog Company in the 2nd Battalion, 506th PIR of the 101st Airborne, during its Second World War of pre-Super Earth days. It was upon these paratroopers which the Helldivers were modeled. Only 2 of the 4-man squad extracted, but they extracted successful against suicidal odds. The Helldiver mentioned has been recommended for a Silver Star. End of transmission.
Ooh, that was great. That was fun.
Thank you.
That was a good one.
Thank you,
Stercules.
Stercules. Interesting.
Yeah. Oh, hey, look, Totally Not a Bot
What?
brought one in. Yeah, here we go. So our Discord manager here,
Yeah.
admin. Okay, we were deep in enemy territory when the Hive was most prolific, attempting to remove some hatcheries to prevent future generations of democracy-hating bugs. The Biotitans were particularly active today, appearing one after another. Not even 5 minutes into the mission, 2 crawled their ugly carapaces out of the ground to shower us with their bile. I surgically removed the belly of one with explosives, but was unable to vivisect the other. Both were chasing me as I plodded along in my heavy armor. I knew no help was coming, as each of my squad mates was dealing with their own threats. I rushed over a hill. There's always a hill.
Mm-hmm.
And saw a glorious, horrible sight, an unexploded hell bomb. I knew what I had to do. With both Titans right on top of me, I shot the hell bomb, giving one final salute as I dragged the green bastards to hell with me.
Nice.
Way to keep it, PG-13.
We
I love it.
appreciate that.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he took it upon himself to take out the Bile Titans. That if he didn't get them, it would get his buddies. So way to go, not about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sacrifice yourself to save the team.
Right.
All right. You want to do one more here?
Yeah, let's do Sam.
Sam?
Yeah, it's a few down.
I see it. Okay.
Right.
Okay. Hello, my name is Sam, and I think I have a good battle story for you. I would like to start by saying this happened back while I was level 16 or 17. I just hit level 30 recently. I often find myself running missions solo, a lot, since I only had a few friends that played in those days. I stayed around the medium difficulty. On this particular day, I decided to step it up to challenging, and if anyone dropped in, I would welcome the help gladly. I dropped into the mission and did the side bug holes as I ran to the main objective. I was surprising myself with the fact that I hadn't died at all this mission, and was getting close to finishing almost everything. It was at this point I was getting a bit overwhelmed with the amount of Terminids coming at me, and that'll happen, Sam. So I decided it was time to head for extraction. When I turned to run for the extraction point, I was trapped. All I could see were bugs with a couple of chargers coming my way. I pulled out my stalwart, hey,
Love that.
and called in an Eagle 500 kg bomb and dropped it right at my feet and said, if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die cool.
Yeah.
And started to unload my mag and try to push through. Right as my Eagle landed, I dove, breaking through the Terminids and getting pushed by the explosion. I got up and ran for the extraction. That's when someone finally dropped in on me and helped me extract. And right before getting in, he yelled, "Hug me, brother!" And we hugged just before getting in for extraction. I made it through the mission with almost 20 samples, over 300 kills, and 0 deaths.
Wow.
My ship is the SES Wings of Freedom.
That's right.
All right. Hold on. Let me try and do that in my Jeff Steitzer voice here. Wings of Freedom. Yeah,
It's all right.
it's okay.
Let me try it.
Okay.
Wings of Freedom.
That was better than mine.
Yeah.
So
I think I could do the grovelly thing.
yeah. So yeah, kind of like this. Wings of Freedom.
There you go.
Is
That's
that
pretty
better?
good.
Was that okay?
That's better, yeah.
All right.
Ship names.
Ship names.
Ship names.
Ship names.
Ship names.
What you gonna do?
You're right, though. It is getting a little light out there as far as ship names are concerned.
Yeah, that's why, But we are getting them in stories and other ways. So
Yeah. Okay. So we got Jason coming in from the Gmail, and his ship name is the Elected Representative of Destruction.
thank you, Jason.
Thank you, Jason.
Second, last, and definitely not least, we have Spike. The SES Eye of Super Earth.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's very nice, Mike.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Capture the flag.
Killtacular.
Double kill.
Cups of Liberty.
A full cup. More in
A
the
half a
fridge.
cup of Liberty after you drink a half a cup. A half a cup of Liberty left.
A pitcher of Liberty. All right, that was bad.
Yeah.
All right. All right. We love you guys and girls. Thank you, everybody. To everyone who has stuck with us through these breaks,
Yes.
who is in the Discord, we love you. Thank you.
All Super Earth podcast content is based on the game Helldivers 2, created by Arrowhead Game Studios and published by Sony Interactive Entertainment.